Y'all, my husband smoked the best Boston butt yesterday, and I'm going to show you exactly how he made it. So we had 2 half butts. Of course, if you have a whole butt, that's fine. With the fat side on top, we are taking a sharp knife and just kind of scoring it. And then we're going to go in with yellow mustard. We're going to apply yellow mustard on all sides of the meat. If you don't like yellow mustard, don't worry. You do not taste it at all once it's cooked. So just make sure that you apply that generously on it so that your seasoning will stick. We're starting out with Killer Hog's AP seasoning. This is like a blend of salt, pepper, and garlic. So we're just doing a light dusting of that on all sides. But once you've seasoned it with your AP, we are going to go in with Meat Church Barbecue's Texas Sugar. We absolutely love it, so we are doing a very generous helping of that on all sides of the meat. But just make sure that both pieces of meat or your single butt is just covered in seasoning. Now we're getting it ready to go on the smoker. So you want to make sure your fat side is on top. Put it on your smoker. And this is very important. About every hour or so, you want to spray your butts with Dr. Pepper. So crack open a can of Dr. Pepper, put it in a spray bottle, and douse that every hour. That keeps it juicy, keeps it moist. And then once your butts reach about 170 internal temperature, we're going to take them off, put them in an aluminum pan, and we are going to start making the sauce. So we're going to put a bunch of butter on top. Put your butter on top, and then we're going to do a generous drizzle of honey. I've found that the darker the honey is, the better. But I just purchased this from Walmart, I think. Just put it all over your 2 pieces of meat. Very generous. And what this is going to do, it's going to melt. It's going to create a sauce in the bottom so that once we shred our meat, it's going to have more moisture. And then we're going in with a little bit more of the Texas sugar. Cover it with foil. Put it back on your smoker. And then once it reaches 205 internal temperature, it's ready. Now, this took about 12 hours total to make, so just keep that in mind. It is not a fast process by any means, but it's definitely worth it. Now, when you have a piece of meat with a bone in it and you pull it out like that, you know that you have some tender meat. My husband has some heat protectant gloves on, and he's just kind of shredding it up, and you can see that sauce in the bottom from the honey, the fat, and the butter. Y'all, it is so good. You can eat this by itself. You can put it on some Hawaiian rolls. You can make sandwiches. It is so delicious.